up to heaven and look up the earth the same time? He said no. So anytime you are looking up to men, don't claim you're looking up to me. Listen carefully. Anytime you are looking up to men, never claim you're looking up to me. Watch this. By the privilege of grace, for years, I have never begged. I have never begged for anything. I have never begged. I have never put my eyes on male mortals that I can fade away like a sound. Oh, never. I can't even take it. What can the male mortal do for me? Male mortal, what can they do for me? Except the Lord builds the house, those that build it build it vain. Except the Lord watch over the city, watchman watching it vain. What can the male mortal do for you? They have nothing to do. But except the Bible says the king's heart is in my hand. He said, I turned it as I will it. He will turn them. When God turned them, they cannot say no. They will do it without ease. Am I communicating? This is where my faith comes from. But if I'm trusting you, say the Lord, you are wasting your time. Because I am weak. I can do it. I can run. God don't want you to tell him you have strength to run. Because if I have strength to run, God does not make sense to you. God can only make strength to you when we tell you have no strength to run. So that he gives strength to the weak to run. You become a weak, he gives strength to you. You can run and outrun anyone that have gone ahead of you. He said our eyes is on you. Watch and then God. He didn't say our eyes is on the strength of the enemy. He didn't say our eyes is on the position of the enemy. He didn't say the eyes of the people of Omar in the Moor and Mosiah that came to take over the inheritance. They refused to allow their eyes to be intimidated by this people. He said, our eye is on you. And when they said our eyes is on you, the Lord said, now you have spoken very well. I will hasten my word. Since your heart is on me, since your heart and your eyes is on me, that means you refuse to look at the circumstances that surrounds you. We will be intimidated. So these people are going to win also. They are many, they are bigger than us. They are Tankantua. They are so big and they defeat us. So since your eyes is on me, I will show you secret. Have you ever in your life? I said, God, my eyes is on you. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know when you're going to do it, but one thing I'm sure, you will do it. My God will do it. Oh, he will do it. My God will do it. He's a miracle God. My God will do it. Oh, he will do it. My God will do it. He's a miracle God. He's a pillar of fire by the night. He's a pillar of cloud by the day. He's a miracle. You will never understand. Reverend, stand up. Stand still. There is nothing to be afraid of. Stand still. Who says you cannot prosper? Oh, yes, that's what they say. Who says you will die by the end of this year? Okay. Who said you will live from one hospital to another hospital? Anytime something good, negativity will overjump the good things. What did they say? He said, do not be afraid, not dismayed, for the great company of these people risen against you. He said, the battle is not your own. Your battle is not your own. It is your battle, then you'll be afraid. But if the battle is not your own, it's mine. All you need to do is to watch me. I am Anasa. But remember, before the battle becomes your own, becomes God's, there was something they did. It's like, God, we don't have strength, but our eyes is on you. Anytime you look unto God, He will not allow you to be put to shame. There's a difference for those who are serving God and those who are not serving God not. Difference is there. What the difference is? One, anytime you are serving God and your eyes is on God, God said, your property is my property. Your pain is my pain. If you cry, I will cry. You touch me. Are you hearing me? If you cry, God will cry. Why? Because your eyes is on God. But those people who are serving God because of what they expect, God said, oh, take your nonsense song away from my ear because I will not hear. God don't want you to look at anyone for help. Because can I ask you a question? When you came to this world, did you consult God? When you came to this world, did God consult you? He didn't consult you. God brought you for a reason. In fact, He didn't take permission. In fact, even though you didn't want it to come, God said, in my archives of the books, it was written of you that you must be born in that family. And the reason why you are born in this family, because God knows there is nobody best that can rewrite the history of your family except you. That's the reason you are born. So anytime you are fighting battle, fight battle because you are a king in that family. Because everyone was right because of you. Am I speaking to you now? Because the reason why the enemy don't like you is because of what you carry. If you're not carrying anything, the enemy does not know you. Are you hearing me? When you pray and pray and pray, it seems like the prayer is no longer, God is not hearing. Why God is not hearing? Not because his eyes is not on you, nor his hand is shut, he cannot deliver you. Sometimes God will keep quiet. So let me see what my daughter will do. Can she come and say, God, even though you will not deliver in this battle, you are still my lover. You are my first husband, and you will be my first husband. I will marry you forever. Lord, I love you. When you say, God, I love you, it means that you are unshakable. It means that you are unmovable. It means that you are not looking to the battle. You are looking unto God. They look unto him, and their faces were not ashamed. I prophesy by the mandate of heaven, before you leave here, everything that brings tears in your eyes, I offer. I said I offer. I said I offer. I said I offer. It had ended in praise. 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 When the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, it had ended your breathing, and their mouth was full of laughter. What is? My God. I feel you're not in God. My God, my God. My God. Look at this. Look at this. Where are we now? Sister, thank you. Verse 16. He said, tomorrow, go ye down against them. Behold, they come up by the cliff of sea, and ye shall find them at the end of brook, before the wilderness of Joro. Ye shall not need to fight in this battle, even though you are going. Even though you are going to meet your enemy that is after your life. God said, when you get there, when you see them where they are hiding, stand there, because you don't need to fight. How can you fight when you told me your eyes is on me? How can you fight when your eyes is on God? It is injustice for your eyes to be on God, you still fight the battle. God said your eyes is on me, and God has prescribed to you what you need to do. And he's telling you, if you get there, he said, go by this time tomorrow. Go and meet them, confront them, and when you get there, you don't need to fight with your strength. You don't need to fight with your strength. I don't know what have bring tears from your eye. The Lord says, you don't need to fight with your strength. I'm going to show you something. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Oh my God, are you ready? Yes, sir. My God. Oh my God. Jesus. See the salvation. The word means salvation. Can I explain to you? Yes, sir. In the book of Revelation, TV, glory, open the book of Revelation. Let's look at verse. Moses was pointing to them the salvation. Moses wrote the where we are. What is the name of the translation? The chapter. The Second Chronicles chapter 2 is right. Now Moses wrote it. Watch this. Moses saw these things and recorded the event that took place because he was not there, but he recorded it. So when Moses was prophesying, he was telling them, he said, when God started speaking and prophet was interpreting to them, to Joseph, God said, Joseph, I want you to see the salvation. What God was saying is not just delivering you, I'm showing you reason why you are going to win in this battle. So God pointed Jesus, even when Jesus has not conquered. Are you getting that? He pushed Jesus. God would have shown himself. He said, no, you are not winning because of me. You are going to win because of salvation. Then in Revelation chapter 5, verse 12, he now revealed the salvation that God was appointed, telling them they are going to win. There is an instrumentality of the salvation. Let's watch. He said, I am the Lamb that was slain. I have one.
To receive power.
Power. How do you win the battle? It's not power. Talk to me now. Are you a student of the Bible here? How do you win in the battle? Is this skill or power? Now, when Russia and Ukraine are fighting, are they fighting with what? Weapon. That is power. So anyone that has more powerful weapon, the person wins. You're talk to me. Talk to me. If Russia fight Nigeria, including you know where we land? At the Atlantic Ocean. Am I communicating? Yes. So they fight based on power. Somebody said power. Number 2. Riches.
And wisdom.
Oh, wisdom gives you strategy. How to win in the battle. So God gave them wisdom. He said, when you get there, don't fight. That is wisdom. Stand still. There is a reason why they're going to win this battle. Salvation will come forward. Oh, yeah. When salvation proceeds, then whatever the salvation is doing, keep doing it like that. Then you are going to win the battle. Somebody say wisdom. What?
And strength.
And strength.
And honor.
And honor.
And glory.
And glory.
And blessing.
And blessing. Now, anytime God takes over the battle, and salvation proceeds out of you, this is what we see at the end of their battle. They thought you are going to win you, but at the end, instead of shame, you have honor. Yeah. Double honor. Yeah. Instead of curses, you are blessed at the end of the battle. Are you hearing me? Yeah. Instead of you losing strength, you are given power. Then you are given wisdom. Wisdom to rise against them. Wisdom to preserve for next generation. Am I communicating with you? And riches. This is when God takes over. Not when you are fighting and fighting based on your strength. Based on your connection. Can I tell you? That's why I love that scripture. I love that. I got it in 4 hours. Do you know the scripture I love so much? Except the Lord builds the house. The builder built in vain. Except the Lord watch over the city. The watchman, you put even the watchman, you put the moral manner about Korea. In fact, again you are brookie, that may be brookie. Are you not seeing rich people that they put on security apparatus by the end? They say I they see the number. What to the governor of Anambra State? They were kidnapped once. All the security agencies were there. They kidnapped. It shows that a man has limitation, but God is ultimate. When He gives you granted, He gives you granted. Are you hearing me? When He said go, don't look back. He said go. How can the God that brought them out of Egypt go to the wilderness, go to the Red Sea, and the Egyptians were coming with their sword, with their hands and everything, and in the front in the Red Sea, and said, Moses, why cried unto me? Moses, what are you crying? Don't you know what to do? I said, I don't know what to do. Moses, you don't know what to do. Tell them to move forward. God, are you crazy? Are you not crossing the Red Sea, Moses told them to move forward. God, if you are joking, tell me you are joking. How can these people moving forward? This is a Red Sea. Some of them don't know how to swim. They are telling to move. Moses, tell them to move forward. If they don't move forward, the Red Sea will not obey me. The only way the Red Sea will obey me when they move forward. I came to preach. Everything that not obey you, God said move forward. Until you obey, heaven will not open. Until you obey, situation will not change. Until you obey, sickness will not go. Until you obey, until you obey, until you obey, God said move forward. Irrespective of what you see, irrespective of what is not wrong, irrespective of the news you are hearing, the bad news you are hearing, irrespective of what people tell you, God said, move forward. Close your eyes. Let me tell you what faith does. Give me 5 years. Give me 5 years. Be faster. Elian, put it like this. Put this one here. Put this one here. Put this one here. And put one here. I want to show you something. Give the banner. And then Satu Shatabia. And then Kato Setrieta. Then turn like this. Turn it to first me. Kitty Pata Gabo Sata. And the Roma Sata. And can I have 2 people here? Please come. Please come. 2 people. Kedima Asiata. Liana must hold this one. You hold this one. Please stand here. Stand here. You stand here. Stand here. Move a little. It's okay. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. These things you see are the challenges of life. These things you see are the pain of life. These things you see are systems and structure of men. These things you see are generational powers. These things you see are the difficulties of life. And sometimes you have come here and you get here and the situation hits you back and you come back to square one and you keep pressing and you get here again. Sickness hit you back and you went back and you press, you come again. Difficulty hit you back and you go back. Even your prayer life, everything becomes retrograded. Your prayer, you can't pray anymore. Discouragement front and back. You can understand why these things is going on and on and on. Let me tell you, the reason why things is going on and on and on is because behind the scene of this thing, there is a shadow miracle that your eye cannot see. Behind this obstacle, there is Isaiah, there is Isaac that you are about to give better. Behind this shadow, there is a nation that you are about to give better. Behind this shadow, there is a governor, there is a president that is born out of you. There's an entrepreneurship, there is a skillful knowledge, there's a banker, there is what I call a CEO of different companies. There is an idea that the world has never seen before. And the reason why the enemy want to stop you from not crossing over, because the enemy perceive there is something bigger than you that even you that cannot see, because he sees it. He knows. But can I tell you, he cannot stop you, but he can stop the movement. He can stop the movement. The reason why he can stop it, because he knows when you arrive here, you will torture him. He will be a target. You will destroy his kingdom. Are you hearing me? Listen carefully. Sometimes when we get here, it seems like we are about to throw the tower. In fact, you start hearing prophecies. God, you told me if I get there, you're going to remove these things away. You told me that if I'm married, my husband will not cheat on me. Why is he cheating on me? This is not what I prescribed for. But you told me I should give my body to the day I'm going to marry. Now I've got my body and finally married. Why this man is breaking my heart? And God kept quiet. tired. And you said, God, what is this? And then get quiet. When you are tired, when situation becomes you are about to give it up, then if you are spiritual enough, you will hear an inner voice. God will tell you, move forward. I have had a complaint enough. I am telling you now, move forward. And you said, God, are you telling me to move forward? I did not see the wall. And my husband said he will not call me back. Are you not hearing what he says? They said they will not call my job back. Are you not hearing what he says? They said I will never have a child. Are you not hearing what the doctor says? Hey, they said my family, nobody will ever live long. They will die premature. God, need to hear what God said. I had it. I created all those things. The honor that created it is telling you to move forward. Move forward. I don't know who on this prophetic wall. You have been stagnant for long. You have been allowed fear to intimidate you for long. God is telling you, move forward. Until you move forward, situation will not obey you. Until you move forward, sister will not obey you. When God said move forward, fear will disappear. That will disappear. Fear will disappear because when the God speaks, He comes with peace. God said, move forward. As soon as you say, God said, move forward. And then sometimes you will not see the situation will rise more. They'll tell you, come back. You are about to commit a suicide mission. Mission that looks impossible. And the one God said, you are trying to come closer. The situation will increase. The pain will increase. The conspiracy will increase. Bitterness will increase. Hatred will increase. And I said, no, but you said I should move on. God said, you are the one holding you. I've already gone ahead of you. I am waiting behind the shadow. I am waiting to give you something you ever prayed for. But it will take your faith to refuse to listen to what enemy comes to you. Enemy will come with evil report. And I will come and tell you it's not possible. And I will come and say you cannot make it. Remain like it. Tell the devil you're a liar. Tell him you're a liar. And when you try one more time, surely when you get there, mountain will seize you and they will come out. You don't need to help yourself because you obey the Elohim. We created them. They are only doing what they're supposed to do. But when Elohim speaks, creation has to obey. Creation has to obey. Now hear me. You have gotten to your place. But here as I stand, you are not seeing anything. But God, you told me, when I remove this pain, when I remove the obstacle, when I remove doubt and unbelief, when I remove fear, and then when I get there, there will be a miracle. God says, stop. Before you ever remove, miracle was already waiting for you. Don't you have eyes to see? In our Jeremiah, what see you now? And you are crossed over. Are you still seeing mountain? When God said move, you don't supposed to see mountain again. You're supposed to see possibilities. You're supposed to see progress. You're supposed to see lifting. You're supposed to see growth. Only what you see is what God can deliver in your life. Whatever you can see, you have gotten here already. Mountains are removed. And then suddenly, he called this to be not ashamed away. See you carry the baby. See you finish your school. See you, your son that missing coming back home. Even though the child died, power of sin can bring him back to life. And you hear what I'm saying? See that you are getting to your husband's house. Then whatever you see, God will say, hand over. And hear me, when God gives you, He doesn't give you one, He gives you triple. One is the time wasted. Two is what they took away from you. Three is the reward of your obedience. I prophesy in the name of Jesus by the mandate of heaven. I prophesy though your little one beginning was a letter. alive. I prophesy. Destiny just alive. I prophesy. Enter into your rest. Miracle. One miracle is a miracle of the time wasted. Maybe you wasted for 5 years trusting the Lord. God said 5 years will not be wasted because God control time. It does not move by time. Because I will not allow the 5 years wasted to trust me, to serve me to be wasted. I'm going to give you 5 years. Number 2. Number 3, whatever they took away from you, God said, I'm giving you another one. Then, for your obedience of doing what I asked you to do, no one the Bible says, obedience is more than sacrifice. He said, I'm going to bless you for your obedience. When I said move, it didn't bow to me. You move as I asked you to move. And then I'm blessing with 10 miracles. And those people who have done, they have done ahead of you. When they now look back and see you, they will ask you, how do you get there? Tell them, overdue God has started. Overdue God. Overdue God. I said overdue God. I said overdue God. It had ended in praise. 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 Finally, if I continue, I will continue preaching. Finally, what this? Let's go be at it. Man has cried. So God, and you don't think what happened. In fact, he started reminding God that his father built the house and put his name on it. God said, what are you trying to tell me? I understand what you are saying. But now how can a man that was afraid now say, listen, believe the Lord you are God, he will establish you. Then believe his prophet. That means me, who will establish. What is? Somebody say faith has come back. Yes, faith came back. Because anytime God speaks and you obey, faith is restored. Are you hearing me? Are you sure you're hearing me? My God, I think you're not. Where are we now? 21. And when he had consulted with the people, he appointed singers to the Lord, and they should praise the beauty of his holiness as they went forth before the army to say, praise the Lord, for his mercy endures forever. Look at verse 22. And when they begin to sing and praise, and the Lord sent ambushmen against the children of Ammon, Moab, and Mosiah, which were come against Judah, and they were all smitten. Ladies, look at verse 24. I love it. And when Judah came toward the watchtower in the wilderness, they looked into the multitude, and behold, they were dead bodies falling on the earth. No one escaped. No one. The reason they could not escape, because of they begin to sing praise. Where are that girl? Where is that faith?